A quick question before we start on the report. We often see documentaries and feature in TV and social media, right? But how do we approach this in radio broadcasting? How do we write and produce effective feature and documentaries? Well, our report will help you learn more regarding to that. Hello everyone, I am Stacy and this is our report group 3 and we have two topics, feature and documentaries. Let's start first with feature.
Feature. A feature is a report or story about a specific theme, issue, community, or person. It is often a regular item in a news or magazine show, and a more in-depth discussion of a topic. Radio terminology can differ from station to station, so you may find this type of report is also called a package. Feature today uses a number of tools and techniques of broadcasting, and producers have to know the potential of each forms and techniques and the best way to utilize them in a feature.
So let's move in the forms and technique of radio broadcasting in feature. We have 5 techniques. The first one is the running commentary, field interview, eyewitness account, canned music, and drama excerpts. First of all is the running commentary. Ang running commentary ay isang buhay at naglalaman ng isang kaganapan karaniwan sa isang paligsahan sa palakasan habang nangyayari ito. This is similar to a play-by-play description providing information to listeners or viewers. Maaari itong gamitin sa mga live na kaganapan tulad ng mga debates sa politika. Second is the field interview. Ang field interview naman ay isang pag-uusap o pagtatanong na isinasagawa sa lugar mismo ng paligsahan o events. Karaniwan itong makikita sa pagitan ng aksyon. One example of a field interview is our reporter interviewing a politician about their plans for the country. Pangatlo naman ang eyewitness account o paglalarawan ng isang saksi na naglalarawan ng isang pangyayari ng taong personal na nakasaksi sa kaganapan. Ito ay isang pinagmula ng impormasyon, lalo na sa mga sitwasyon kung saan walang ibang ebidensya ang magagamit. For example, a car accident happens and there's a witness who can describe the sequence of events. Pang-apat naman ang canned music. Ano nga ba ang canned music? Ito ay tumutukoy sa pre-recorded na musika o sound effects na ginagamit sa mga ulat na balita o dokumentaryo. News reporters use this because it helps them set the right mood or tone for a story. Panghuli naman ang excerpt drama. Ang excerpt drama naman ay tumutukoy sa maikling bahagi ng isang kwento kagaya ng audio clip, video clip, tekstong excerpt. This is used to create more engaging and captivating news story. Ito ang 5 forms and techniques of radio broadcasting in feature.
I know feature is a very intriguing thing, right? Especially with all the inspirational life going on with each person. But writing feature has its own requirement. Mayroon tayong 3 requirement, which is first, research, second is writing, and third, production. Stacy, ano ba tong first requirement, which is research? Well, research is one of the most crucial thing in feature since you are presenting someone's life in it. The information na yung ipapakita should be accurate and factual. Means you need to diligently investigate and verify all your resources. Second one is writing. Dito na yung pagsulat na yung script, in short, crafting your script. This is where you are structuring the narratives and developing your dialogue. Writing your script, dito nakabase on how impactful your feature is. This is where we'll judge whether your feature is catchy or bland. Lastly is the production. Dito na yung actual recording and all the editing like mixing of audio elements and etc. Production actually adds momentum in your feature, radio broadcasting, which makes listeners more interesting. Summary, producing a high-quality radio feature requires creativity, careful planning, and a dedicated effort throughout all the stages of production. The result, however, is a compelling and immersive audio experience that can captivate listeners.
In feature script writing, there are 2 types of script involved in feature writing. First, the script commissioned from the writer. Is the script na isinulat ng writer kapag ni-request siya ng producer or ng ibang tao to write a specific topic. Second, the script written by the producer himself. Is the script na isinulat ng producer mismo. The writer or producer will throw himself into the research. He will talk by the hour to anyone who has even a passing acquaintance with the subject. He will prepare list of likely experts and actuality sounds, he will audition narrators and voices. It means he'll talk to people who are expert or may know something about the subject, gather actual sounds and voices na pwedeng magamit. He will undertake long journeys if the budget permits to secure authentic first-hand information. Finally, he will write his basic script. When the script is commissioned from the writer, it has the advantage of bringing two minds and two skills to bear on the subject in hand. The writer has expert knowledge. He is the one who knows. The producer is the one who transforms into radio from the script. He, by his command of techniques, sense of timing, and sound values, makes the author conception come alive at the microphone and on the air. As radio features have developed, the tendency has been for the scriptwriter to be his own producer. Kapag commission script daw, may advantage kasi dalawa ang nagsasama. The writer gives his expertise sa topic while the producer works on turning the script into a radio program. Siya ang nagiging dahilan kung bakit buhay na buhay ang sound when it's aired. It's common naman na ang writer ang producer, so it means siya na rin ang responsible sa production. And the second case where the writer and producer are one. He hears the program as he writes his script, quite often with specific voices and effects in mind. But common to both methods are three main processes by which a feature is: research, writing, and turning the script into a finished broadcast.
So in making a feature report, there is a structure to follow or guide you. The structure of a feature is influenced by many factors just like this. The length. Features can be any length, from a few minutes to 30 minutes or sometimes even longer. So it depends if you're doing a quick piece or a longer story with a more like documentary feel, because features can be any length from a few minutes to 30 minutes. Sometimes it's even longer. Number 2 is the location. Features are almost all recorded in this field, rather than in a studio. That means the most important parts of a features of the contents are filmed in real-life location, rather than in a controlled studio, na nakakatulong din na gawing mas tunay at nakakaganyo ang isang kwento. Number 3 is the resources. It's where the information comes from. How much resources of information and other ingredients are you using? You can use some of these following. First is the interview clips. But how many interviews do you need in a feature? There's no easy answer to that question, but your feature needs to focus on more than one angle for it to be really satisfying to the listeners. Second is the sounds. Whether it's a dramatic pause, a comedic punchline, or an ambient backdrop, the right sound effect can bring your audience into the heart of the action, na mas magpapahusay sa pakikipag-ugnayan sa mga tagapakinig. Next is the on-the-spot descriptions from a reporter. These descriptions are meant to transport the audience to the location, gamit ang mga nakakapukaw na pananalita upang mas maipinta sa mga larawan ng tagapakinig ang mas malinaw na larawan ng kung ano ang nangyayari. The Vox Pops. Ito yung mga taong nandun din na tinatanong sa mga public places, tinatanong sila ng kanilang opinyon on a particular subject or topic. Number 4 is the deadline. Nakadepende sa kung kailan kinakailangan ng iyong feature article. If you're covering a current news event, of course you need to complete the piece quickly. But if you are working on investigative pieces or stories on long-developing social issues, it may require more time to gather information, conduct interviews, and ensure accuracy before publishing. Number 5 is the placement. Placement in feature journalism refers to the publication of a feature story in a news outlet. News outlet is any organization na nagre-release ng news. There are traditional media, online media, at wire services.
Documentary and radio broadcasting. Documentary is any features of a program that is based on documents. It is a form directed towards presenting a factual record about real people, things, and events.
Ang paggawa ng documentary needs a careful balance between truth and impression. Hindi enough na ipakita lang ang facts. Kailangan i-present natin ito in a way na makaka-impact tayo sa mga listeners. Ang text emphasizes the difference between truth and impression, and how professional broadcasters use this to create an effective documentary. Alam na isang professional broadcasters na ang mga simulated sounds or special effects can create a more accurate impression kesa sa actual thing. Pwede gamitin ang non-authentic sounds if it gives an authentic impression. These principles applies din sa fabrication. Ang mga magagaling na tagapagbalita, alam nila na mas effective gumamit ng mga peking tunog o special effects para mas maging kapani-paniwala ang palabas. Basta totoo pa rin ang gustong iparating na mensahe at hindi niloloko ang mga manonood. Next is music. Dapat maingat ang paggamit ng musika sa documentaries. Too much music can create an artificial atmosphere o hindi natural o hindi totoo na tunog, which can damage the credibility. Mas maganda kung gamitin ang real-life voices and situation para mas realistic feels. But, pwede rin tayong gumamit ng sound effects pero pili lang. Bakit lang kasing makinig na puro music or sound effects na lang? The third one is ang compilation or ang pagsasama-sama. After planning, research, and writing the script, the producer needs to assemble the materials to meet the documentary's goal within a given time. A good opening is important, and the sequence of events should be clear and easy to understand for the listeners. Tukoy sa proseso ng pag-oorganisa at pagsasama-sama ng lahat na nakalap na materyales para sa isang dokumentaryo. Matapos ang yugto ng pagpaplano, pananaliksik at pagsulat ng script. Isipin ito bilang isang pagtitipon ng mga puzzle pieces para mabuo ang kumpletong larawan. Next one is the program sequence or ang pagkakasunod-sunod ng programa. The sequence should make sense, not only for the producer, but also for the listeners. Common mistakes are insufficient signposting, reusing voices without identification, and changing the style of narration without warning. So, dapat ang pagkakasunod-sunod ng ating programa ay may sense. Ang signposting ay isang paraan ng pagsulat na nagbibigay ng mga senyales sa mambabasa kung ano ang susunod na mangyayari sa teksto. Ang program sequence ay mahalaga dahil tinitiyak nito na ang mga tagubilin ay sinasagawa sa tamang pagkakasunod-sunod upang makamit ang mga ninanais na resulta. Last but not the least, ang pagtatapos or the ending. There are many ways to end a documentary. The important thing is that the ending should be satisfying and leave a lasting impression on the listeners. Yung tatatak talaga sa kanila, pero hindi naman pwedeng ending lang yung maganda. Dapat intro hanggang ending, hindi naboboard makinig yung tagapakinig natin. Meron tayo ditong 3 suggestions na pwede mong gamitin as an ending. The first one is limitless alternatives. Ito yung mga walang katapusang mga posibilidad. Ang ibig sabihin na to ay maraming pwedeng maging wakas sa programa mo. Libre ka mag-isip ng kahit anong uri ng pagtatapos. Masaya, malungkot, nakakagulat, o kaya'y nakakaisip. Depende sa gusto mong iparating. The second one is impactful conclusion o wakas na may malakas na epekto. Gusto mong mag-iwan ng marka sa mga tagapakinig. Ang pagtatapos dapat ay hindi basta-basta. Dapat may impact ito at makakapag-isip sila pagkatapos. The third one is ang coherent ending o magkakaugnay na pagtatapos. Dapat ang wakas ay maayos na nakakabit sa buong programa. Dapat may correction at hindi biglaan o nagkakalito. Dapat may closure o pakiramdam na pagtatapos. So, creating a successful documentary requires a careful balance between truth and impression. The producer needs to balance these two to create a documentary that is truthful and engaging.
I know feature and documentary is vaguely similar, but do you know what are the differences of a feature and documentary? Well, here's the differences of a feature and a documentary. First is that feature are often shorter and focuses on a specific theme, while documentary are typically longer and delve deeper into a topic. Second, feature can be more personal and subjective, allowing journalists to inject their own voice. Second is that documentary tend to be more objective and factual, striving for a more neutral tone. And last but not the least, feature often focuses on a single person, event, or idea, while documentary explore a broader topic, often investigating complex problems. So those are the differences of a feature and documentary.